MVP.
Yeah. See, his homeboy didn't jump in the party.
He said he was gonna bring his cousin or somebody that day, right?
Mm-hmm.
That never happened. Good slash. All right. Okay, I got it.
Thank you, Coach. We are about 15 miles west of downtown Phoenix at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Chicago Bears and the Arizona Cardinals. And they will not get a chance to return. This one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Get your 80 ass on the floor.
Gone! Now let's go! They go play action here on first down. And no, incomplete. Boy, they took a shot there on the first play, trying to start it out with a bang, but it's second down.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Now the first running back drafted this year, it's Saquon Barkley. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Hey, yo. Oh, boy. Turn up on him. Turn up on him. We're going to turn up.
All right, now look at 56. From the gun, it's Allen.
Turn up on him.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
Turn up on him, man.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe-tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
To throw, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's a give to Barkley. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Here's Allen. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Cards are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
Back down to that Philly. Here we go.
1st down, and they'll try to run the option left. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the 1st. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
Now it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Incomplete. They got pressure there and
that
only
nigga is so
rushing 3.
lame.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just
You know what this
getting
man
victory
had to
there,
say?
but realizing if that's the type of pressure he
Go
can
pay
get in the
child
entire
support.
game, then his
Bitch,
pass defense
I
is
ain't
going to
got
be
no
excellent. You're
kids,
dropping
you
8.
dumb
Where are you going to go with the football?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his 1st NFL sack. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
Cliff was kept calling me a tryhard too. I was getting on his ass too, and that tryhard nigga got 2 skills.
It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the Bears take over. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 24 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit!
Allen now on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Watch him now, Barney.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
Yo, I was looking good on that wing, though.
He's got his rookie tight end. It's Mark Andrews. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Oh, you hit that cut.
First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
Watch him now, Barney.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Now, those Giant fans, you know that they love seeing Saquon Barkley wearing their jersey, but it's interesting. He actually grew up a Jets fan.
Yeah, I wonder what his dad was thinking. What Big Al was thinking on draft night. Had to be so happy for his son. But they grew up watching Jets games, just sit together, watch them. In fact, Dad has a Jets tattoo.
Yes.
Okay, so that tells you about how much he loves that team. You think Saquon's going to fix that and make it a Giants tattoo?
Yeah, wants to make that a Giants tattoo. That family, though, they fully converted. They're supporting the G-men. The Bears on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
The first carry now for the rookie from SC. It's Ronald Jones. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
He wasn't even good.
So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Cardinals in possession of the football.
But he
They
kinda
face a
hung.
2nd and long to start things out.
No, check. Patriot. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, here we go. Green, 39. Green, 39. Detroit.
Throwing is Jackson. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Watch you now, Barney. Barney. Gun, gun. Gun, gun. Detroit. Detroit. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations. Trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking. And I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
I'm not playing y'all again.
Oh my God.
Working out of the shotgun.
I think he thinks that Brooklyn dude is random.
There's the first NFL catch for a name to remember, Equinemius St. Brown. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down.
This is what we play against the Cardinals, right?
To eventually find an open receiver for a 1st down pickup.
Wow. Put yourself through that.
On 1st down, Allen.
We took it easy on him, though.
And this is caught at the 8. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one goes for 36 yards. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him. And he's able to step up in the
Damn, I thought they was on team spike for the ball.
One of the NFL career for young star Saquon Barkley as the Bears push further out in front. And that moment we just saw, always so special for any rookie, the first touchdown of his career.
And there's nothing like anticipation, is there? You know he's been dreaming about it, thinking about it. It's been a part of every bit of his being. And finally, it gets done. He's got to feel great right now.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up the 1st down and change our momentum?
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
You should just dunk that bitch, bro.
The defense is winning this game really at the point of attack. The offensive line is just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you've got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe you keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
Last game we thought we was on some. I'll let you do that.
Play action. It's Jackson. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 42 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll go down at the 28. 6 yards on the pickup, and that's going to lead to a third down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
Well, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Oh, my God.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Allen hit. He lost the football. But the Bears look to get this one back, and indeed they did. So they'll keep possession.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. More from the desert after this. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. He's got his man. It's Andrews. Finding room at the 30. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
And that's exactly why the Ravens drafted him, added him to their stable after drafting Hayden Hurst in the 1st round. A second tight end who can catch the football. He looks like a guy who's going to line up on the line of scrimmage and mash you in the running game as a blocker. But his best attributes, splitting out, catching the football almost as an extra wide receiver.
To throw on 3rd down, Allen. And they'll get that to the rookie, Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Chicago! Saquon Barkley with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Gano the extra point, and the lead is now 17-3. Gano out to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chance. We'll see if they can get the score. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
Yeah, nobody leaked. Big play. He's going to... That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A big play there just before halftime. And even 40 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Come on, we need you.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the 1st half. They come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard.
Roll your ass down to the blue dot.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Lux's kick is good. And a 2nd field goal here gets him back within 11 now. It's 17-6. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the 2nd half.
Spins past it. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
All 3 of them. Them little motherfuckers look too.
A final shot before half for Allen. Looking deep downfield. And this one is incomplete. So we reach halftime with the visiting Bears out on top here. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Oh my.
Fielded about a yard deep. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cardinals. Corey Graham, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score. Now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming.
Detroit! Detroit!
Jackson now. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
second half begins with a run from Barkley. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
I was stuck on that, man. He can't shoot anyway.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. On 2nd down, here's Allen. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
This quarterback now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's 1st and 10 here. Allen now looks to throw. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 47. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Look at the board now. Look how many dunks it is now, baby.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a couple there on the 2nd down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Flush to his right. That's going to be caught. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears will extend their lead.
Baby, I love you.
Gano out to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep.
Somebody in top
and the decision to bring it out a good one as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The
How many you
Cardinal
got,
offense
SP?
now making their
I know
way
you
back
got more
out
than
onto the
motherfucking
field.
numbers.
They're down in this game. A
Almost,
chance for the
damn near.
offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Lucky 56.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. They expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all their advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
Yeah, they did.
Now, the start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Jackson from the shotgun.
He crossed the hands on line like that.
Flushed out right.
Don't sugarcoat him.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that.
How about
On a
that?
short game, get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 41.
Gun!
You know what?
And Jackson throwing once more. And that is incomplete here. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant. That'll bring up second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the defense? Let's
Hey,
face
bro,
it, you
run
got the
baseline
ball.
while he cooking
3
in the
yards or
middle.
more
I
on
see
first
it.
down is what you're
I
aiming
see
for.
it, bro.
They tried to throw for
I
it
can
there.
pass, bro. I
Nice
see
effort
it.
to knock Galvin away and bring up second down.
Detroit! 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 Over!
Second and 10. Here's Jackson again. He's going to air one out. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the rookie corner, Jair Alexander. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. The rookie picked off the rookie.
And guess what? They're pretty familiar with each other. It's not like when I was growing up and the dinosaurs were roaming the earth and you heard about a guy somewhere. Now they run into each other at camps, going through high school ball, recruiting, college games, all-star games, you name it. A lot more familiarity with each other.
They find some open field here. And he's into the clear. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A terrific run by the rookie Barkley. 56 yards.
Oh, yeah. Go for, oh, my Jesus.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Again, it's Jones. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
So he wouldn't steal a pad.
Hey, when they gonna have doubles again?
Jordan Rex Sunday. All day long.
What?
Huh?
You said what?
Double XP. Oh, you talking about double event. Yes.
Throwing now is Allen. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4.
I'm messing up on mine.
And we'll begin it with a field goal try here. He hit his first one. This from 44 yards out now. And Gano's kick is right through. And that will make this now a 15-point advantage. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Jackson now on 2nd and 10. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
Hey, take
wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Going up top. And this is going to be incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
Detroit!
A handoff to Barkley. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. There for the tackle, Jacob Martin.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to.
I
is St. Brown. That is touchdown number 1 in his NFL career. As the Bears push further out in front.
This is similar to baseball where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
Gano out to kick this one away.
You accept the Brooklyn?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So out now come the Cardinals. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Detroit!
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for. Third down here. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Jackson. And that's incomplete. I don't know. He had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Detroit!
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Ebron with it over the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And avoids the contact by sliding. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to right. Now he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Here's Jackson to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they get this all the way inside Chicago's 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of
yardage. I tried to zoom it down there,
but
it's
not.
not.
Run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll run it now out of the gun. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with 2nd and goal coming up.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Detroit!
Who missed it? I know.
3rd and goal, Jackson, and that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one.
Us three should get on that blackout shit, bro. Mongo good in games like that.
The field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th.
I ain't got that many, but I got enough to get some VC crowd.
Oh, look at this play call. And he
I got like a
6. touchdown Cardinals. As his guys are in for 6. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10.
Watch him now, Barney!
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
Man, come on, Mongo. Come on, bro.
Time
What are you doing?
We're back to finish this one off after this.
What?
I seen you cutting and I tried to get it to you real quick. I'm finna make up for it.
Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Go get your slashes. Go get some dunks, baby. Come on.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. The open man is Shark. It's complete. Well, hold on to that football, young man. It's the first NFL touchdown catch for DJ Chark as the Bears push further out in front.
Hey, switch it, Brooklyn. Y'all too sweet.
To be a 3-0 start to this season, that is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now Jackson on 2nd down, being chased out left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside. And he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
On 1st down, they go option to the right. And he's brought down. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
That would have been cash, too.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cardinals cut into that lead.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film. But this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
This man is falling into this man's nerves.
And this is going to be taken in by the Bears, and it appears they're going to win this game. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Oh, man, Ricky. Why you running up that?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. And now the Cardinals going to use another timeout. As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Allen. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of speed racing that we've been watching.
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Gano for the extra point. Extra point try good by Gano. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Gano out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
Try and get it all back with one big shot right there, but even if successful, that doesn't get them all the way back to where they need to be. Can't totally abandon throwing the ball underneath as well.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
I'm tired of this motherfucker, bro.
You got the weak block.
Give me that
I know
shit.
the weak block with the,
We don't. Yeah, I ain't got none yet.
Jackson now.
I can't.
Going to throw again.
My dunking got to be up higher.
He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside
But he
the
could
35. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They go play action here on 1st down. Rolling to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he'd just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
Now, lucky 56, lucky 56. Gone, 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 gone.
let's go.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. Forced out to his left. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers. Make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
Jackson now. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off. But in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long and sign off from the desert.
Matthew's fellow officers try to shield him from the sight of his greatly injured wife.
SP. Hello. Yep.
I got 15 on my head. That's crazy.
It's just too much to bear.
Show.
Come on, ain't nobody else.
You found the arm? You found the arm?
Jessica and Matthew's neighbor wishes to
What they talking about?
safety, sees the light from her apartment and runs outside.
Oh man, don't get that.
Most stuff you gonna need too, though.
The neighbor claims she had been with Jessica just hours ago and said
Sitting at gym. Yeah. What time you leaving up on? Alright, we going early now. I gotta work.
I'll be down there, though. Just call me when
I got you. Yeah, I got you. I didn't hit you so you're on hour. Yeah, I gotta go do the same thing.
Yeah, like we always do. You always do that. It's like a
I hit you. I'll see you tomorrow, bro.
Alright, bro. Okay? You don't want no smoke.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.